Bascom is the best art center in Western North Carolina. And when they invited me to be a teacher, I jumped at the chance. I like to teach encaustic because encaustic, you can be successful right then.
Absolutely. The most fun, most inspiring teacher. There's no way you could not have fun. And then when your supply list is bring 120 different color crayons, then the child comes out in you. And it was like, we get to heat them up and melt them.
You go buy a blowtorch, you can put it on plywood, and you use Crayola crayons. For my paintings, because I sell them, I only use encaustic paint, but the truth about the Crayola crayons, they're just as durable as the encaustic paint. They don't get as hard because they don't have the resin.
Sue started us off with how to treat the wood, how to mix our colors, how to melt our colors. We use our griddle, like you would cook pancakes on. We have little tins where we melt our colors. And then once we get it on our board, we get our blowtorch.
We use blowtorches here. People don't generally think about blowtorches as being a part of art, but it's amazing the colors that we can blend and the attitudes on a painting that we can get from wax and blowtorching.
Using the blowtorch, you have to have a sort of a gentle hand with it, because if you get it too close to your board, then you could melt it all the way down to the board. So it's a light hand, and I've discovered that my third year I'm better with a blowtorch than I was my first year. You sort of do it like you're oil painting or acrylic painting, because you do use brushes, but then in between you use your torch to melt, and you actually end up sort of mixing the colors on your canvas. I've done a series of flowers, I did a rooster, I did a portrait. I have a little sort of studio at my home up here in Cashers, and I put them around, and I like to see how I've maybe progressed or at least changed from one year to the other, because you do grow in your art.
My husband and I have a farm that we spend time with our family in the winter, and so we like barns, and I did 2 barns that I think I'll probably hang somewhere at the farm. And currently I'm working on a still life, and it's the most freeing. I slapped hot pink and yellow on my board, and now I'm making flowers and a Chinese vase out of that. We used a process this year that I'd never heard of, that Sue had just learned.
The citrus sol sprayed onto National Geographic, and National Geographic is the only one that has the kind of ink that will dissolve the image. I just learned that this winter, and so I was so excited to bring that back to the group. I'm like, wow!
It is a certain quality of transparency, which does, I think what's so lovely about it, we live in kind of a hard edge life world. Everything is pretty hard. With this, you can soften the edges and make it sort of a dream quality.
They're going to do flowers or landscapes or whatever they're going to do. I'm like, let God create the flower. You're creating a painting. So I do my own work like that. I want it to be that no one else has ever done this. So I'm not interested in copying what is. I'm interested in creating what could never be if I wasn't born. And that's what I instill in the students. And as you can see back there, they grabbed that and ran with it.
I can't wait to take it home today to show my husband. And I'll probably, use some as gifts and give to my family and children and friends and whatever, and just enjoy a piece or two myself.